for judgment, item number 1.
There is no merit in the writ petition and the same is accordingly dismissed. Yes. Thirty-one, 31, 2 and 33. No, 31 is, I think, a different case. 32, 33 and 34. That could be.
Yesterday, my community want to file a reply, but it appears that some document have to be cut out. So I indicated
Reply to
the additional article
file by?
by the state.
Okay.
2 weeks may be granted.
Mr. Imti Longchar, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he may be allowed 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the additional affidavit filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Okay. Yes.
Just your worship.
Yes, please.
I would like to mention hearing item number 38. Since listeners will dispose, can keep this matter after 2 weeks.
Your good name?
Our senior.
Who is your senior?
No.
His in-law.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so submits that Mr. Hisinlo, the counsel for the petitioner, is indisposed and therefore 6-4,
2 weeks.
2 weeks time. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
May we please to mention item number 35, 36 and 37. Your Lordship, here I may be allowed to file an additional affidavit, Your Lordship.
Okay.
35, 36 and 37.
Ms. M.S. Livika, the learned government advocate, submits that she may be allowed to file additional affidavit on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after?
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Listed after 2 weeks, okay. 2 weeks.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I will be allowed to move on a listed motion, Lordship.
What is the urgency?
Lordship, the urgency is that yesterday, the 17th, the administrative approval was given for one appointment of this Malik Folk under this veterinary department on the evaluation of this office memorandum as well as the agreed deed between the landowners. So, and then I'm also, the petition is also applicant.
Okay.
So I'd like to.
You are one of the applicants. You have submitted your application.
Yes.
Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 39. My Lord, I heard this matter be listed.
Hearing item?
39.
39. Okay. After?
2 weeks.
Why? Why 3 weeks?
Your Lordship, the leading counsel is indisposed.
Who is the leading counsel?
Mr. Santiago.
Okay. Well, it's after 2 weeks. Okay.
And Your Lordship,
MS so-and-so, the counsel for the petitioner, submits that Mr. Sinti Younger, the leading counsel for the petitioner, is indisposed and therefore seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Okay, yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 30, hearing item number 30.
Okay. Same prayer.
Yes, Your Lordship.
MS.
Your Lordship, here, the present council has a file for withdrawal of Vakulatnama, Your Lordship. However, this honorable court was of the view that I have to serve notice to the petitioner.
So you have served.
Yes, I have already served notice, Your Lordship.
Let's see the record. Let's see the record. Was your affidavit to this effect?
Affidavit was filed on 31st May.
No, after the order dated 19/6/2023. There's an order dated 19/6/2023,
Yes, Your Lordship.
which says that MSV Tere shall communicate the withdrawal of Wakalatnama to the petitioner by registered post with AD.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have
And
you-
for that, I have taken steps by way of registered agent.
And have you filed an affidavit?
No, affidavit has not been filed.
You please file an affidavit. Okay? File an affidavit.
Okay, Your Lordship.
Let us be very sure. Okay? By order dated 19/6/2023, the learned counsel for the petitioner was asked to communicate the withdrawal of Wakalatnama to the petitioner by registered post with AD. Stop. It is submitted that the order has been complied with. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall accordingly file affidavit to that effect. Okay? Within a week's time. Listed after a week. Okay? Yes.
Likewise, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Your Lordship, I'd like to mention item 31. My senior is indisposed today, so I pray that this matter come up after 1 week.
Who is your senior?
Mr. Yanawati,
He is here.
he's not feeling well today, sir. He's in the next court and he's like,
I saw him.
is
Your name is one of the counsel for the petitioner.
no.
MS Senso. The MS Senso submits that Mr. Yangarwati, the learned counsel for the petitioner, has some personal difficulties today and therefore seeks adjournment of the case after a week. Stop. Prayer is allowed, listed after a week. Okay. Okay.
For admission, item number, for motion, item number 2.
Yes, Mr. Bendang Wabang. I see that your petition is very defective. You are aggrieved by your suspension.
Here, my lord, the suspension order is a different aspect. Now, I've been charged on one criminal case.
Huh?
Now, during the charge was framed against me, suspension order was issued
Huh?
after 10 months.
That's all right.
Now, despite of the fact that I asked for giving allowance of subsistence allowance,
Exactly, that is correct.
it has not been granted till date.
Exactly,
No
that's what-
review for the suspension order has been made till date.
Have you challenged your suspension order? That's what I'm asking.
No, I'm not
Ah.
challenging the suspension order, but
Then,
subsistence.
without challenging your suspension order, how can you pray for your reinstatement? How can you pray for your monthly salary? See, these are all very defective. You see, I hope you are well conversant with Ajay Kumar's case. Ajay Kumar's case 2015-7. I think it's page 291 or 293. You go through that, then I think you can come with a proper petition. I think your suspension is very defective, and for your suspension, you are making your wife, your son, your daughter all petitioners. How can that be?
The petitioner is mentally unstable. So because of that, the grace of the family members has been carried.
Have you annexed any documents? Then if he is mentally unstable, how was he in government service?
Now here, I'd like to highlight one fact. Here, this is a fact. I'm not hiding away from the fact. On the day of the commission of the offense, 7th,
We are not concerned about that. We know that there is a pending case against you, and the suspension order was issued subsequently. So if actually the suspension order has been extended without the charge sheet, you have a right under Ajay Kumar's case. I think you read that judgment and come.
but here in my petition, we were just seeking a subsistence allowance.
Then what is your prayer? Kindly read. Kindly read your prayer to pay monthly salary.
Yes, here, why I mentioned that part is that he was charged and charge sheet was filed. After the charge sheet was filed, after 10 months, the suspension order.
So
was
what?
lifted.
There's nothing wrong with that.
10 months,
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
but the subsistence allowance, after the issuance of the suspension order, the petitioner is entitled to get. But that allowance was never been granted till date, despite of two representation. One was in the year.
Okay, heard, Mr. So Learned counsel for the petitioner. It is the case of the petitioner that he was you see who is the petitioner, who is the government employee? Petitioner number 1 or 2? Then you see your para 4. You see your para 7. Whether this correction is subject to amendment, whether this kind of a correction should be subject to amendment. See? What was that notification regarding that amendment? If there is any mistake or if any correction is to be carried out, there is one notification from the principal seat. Kindly get that notification. Okay, pass, revise list after some time.
Before admission.
Yes, let us see.
For motion, unlisted motion, item number 40.
What is the office memorandum 2005?
Lordship, Lordship, I need
What is the office memorandum 2005? Yes.
Lordship, I need to go to my page, three, that's, Q4, yeah, Q3. This is the type copy. This version was not visible, so I have with a type. So, Lordship in brief, when the person, when an employee applies for voluntary retirement, there's a condition that their sibling or children or relative should not opt for appointment in place of the voluntary retirement. That is a short, brief condition in this proposal.
Who retired?
The respondent, private respondent to five father.
When did you donate the land?
Lordship, Lordship, there is an agreement. In the Lordship, I need to do this.
2017 agreement.
Lordship,
But when did you donate the land?
Lordship, it was not written, but verbally, we have donated land. and
When?
Some years back, but that Lordship was not a certain Lordship.
A certain income?
Lordship, and then see Lordship, in order to make a new court, he had made an agreement. So Lordship,
Agreement was much after the land was donated. Heard Mr. So-and-so? The learned counsel for the petitioner? Stop. It is the case of the petitioner. It is the case of the petitioner that he is one of the founding members of Medzipema village and also a bona fide landowner of Veterinary Field Assistant Training Institute Medzipema under Chamogidima district, Nagaland. Stop. It is submitted that as the landowner, the petitioner has submitted an application for appointment to the post of Mali within bracket grade 4 against the retirement vacancy of one Sri Pew on 31/5/2023. It is further the case of the petitioner that in total violation of the office memorandum dated 14/2/2005, the petitioner, the state respondents has appointed
administrative proposal, Lordship.
the state respondent has conveyed the administrative approval dated 17/7/2023 for appointment of the private respondent number 5 to the post of Mali grade 4. The learned counsel for the petitioner has further submitted that while granting the approval order dated 17/7/2023, the state respondents has ignored the agreement dated 29/10/2017 executed between the landowners and the state government. Being aggrieved, the petitioner is before this court. Since Mr. Nangami
May I please, my Lord? Lordship, just one clarification, Lordship.
is
The agreement on 29/10/2017 It's not between the landowners and the government, but it's between two village, Lordship. Between the landowners. Yes, not between the landowners and the government.
What was the last sentence? You please use this, Sasi.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that while granting approval order dated 17/7/23.
The state respondents has ignored the agreement dated 17/7, has ignored the agreement dated 29/10/2017 executed between the landowners. Being agreed, the petitioner is before this court. Since Mr. Nangami, the learned senior government advocate, appears on behalf of the state respondents, no formal notice need be issued. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall, however, serve requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned state council within a period of 2 days from today.
Lordship, I have a humble.
Insofar as the notice upon the respondent number 5 is concerned, the learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 5 by registered post with AD within a period of
2 days. Lordship.
3 days from today. It is made clear that any appointment of the respondent number 5. It is made clear that the appointment of the respondent number 5, if made, shall be subject to the outcome of the writ petition, listed after 4 weeks.
For admission, item number 3 and 4.
Thank you, Sir Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this has come up for admission hearing, Lordship. However, due to some urgency, Lordship, my senior, Mr. Ejimoni, he had to go out of station, Lordship.
Okay.
So if this matter can come up on the 1st of August, Lordship. I've taken.
Why fix a date and then seek adjournment again on the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner, listed after 2 weeks? Yes.
For admission, item number 5.
Thank you, Sir Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this matter has been endorsed to me just recently.
Okay.
So, Your Lordship, the pending ground is until to go through the brief.
Have you filed your affidavit?
I'm
The-
told that affidavit has been filed, Your Lordship.
Affidavit has been- Okay. Okay. Ms. Mary, the learned senior government advocate, submits that she has been handed over the brief of the case only recently, and therefore for 2 weeks' time to go through the file. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes, has been pleased to direct the transfer and the pleadings of the case. Yes, Mr. Bendang Wabang. Where's Mr. Bendang Wabang?
Ma'am, His Lordship, Mr. is engaged in court number 2.
I think he has to withdraw in view of this notification and then file a fresh petition. Anyhow, we'll wait for him. Okay, we'll wait for him.
For admission, item number 6.
Yes, what is the matter about?
May His Lordship, you may be given another 2 weeks time to file a reply.
Mr. Imti, you are appearing for all the respondents?
Yes, respondent number 1, 2, and 3.
What about 4, 5? I think you should appear for 4, 5, and 6 also. It's a government department.
So I'll be appearing all the state.
State
yes.
4, 5, and 6. Even 4, 5, and 6, they are state respondents. Okay, you have to use. Oh, why they are actually like implemented by name? Why 4, 5, and 6 they are implemented by name?
Because here in this matter,
Yes.
there are some private respondents. Two oppose the appointment of the person. So, because of which
Okay.
private respondent might implicate it.
Okay. Who appears for 4, 5, and 6?
Another one.
You are not aware.
We are for the petitioner.
That's why I'm asking you. You are for the petitioner, that's why I'm asking you. Who are the respondent number 4, 5, and 6? If you are not aware, why have you implemented them?
Those are the person who were promoted to higher posts,
And whether they have been represented in the case at any point of time.
as per my information, still not yet.
You take fresh steps for service of notice upon respondent number 3 and 6. Only after that we will pass an order stating deemed served. Okay? Okay.
3 and 6.
Yes, 3 to 6. Okay, 3 to 6. Yes, Mr. MT. Any. Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be allowed 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state. Prayer is allowed. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall also take fresh steps or service of notice upon the respondent number 4, 5, and 6 by registered post with AD within a period of
1 week, Madam.
within a period of 7 days from today. Listed after 3 weeks.
Vice President.
For admission, item number 7.
Yes,
Your Lordship, on behalf of Tibapon, he's in bereavement, Your Lordship, so
Okay.
kindly let the matter come up on Thursday, 27.
pleadings are completed.
Yes, Lordship.
What is the matter about?
It's about commissioner appointment, Lordship.
Commissioner appointment.
State is yet to file everything.
State is yet to file affidavit.
Yes. Earlier on the last day, they filed a reply, but not by way of affidavit, Lordship. So they saw 2 weeks time to file.
Have we gone through the records?
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean by affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents? And what do you mean by additional affidavit on behalf of the state respondents?
Yes, they have
Despite,
filed.
despite that, you mean to say that they have not filed affidavit?
They have filed, Lordship, but they sought time to file additional affidavit.
They have filed. You are not aware of your case.
Lordship, I didn't receive the copy.
It is submitted by the parties that pleadings are complete, and therefore the matter can be listed for admission hearing in the usual course. Stop. The learned government advocate shall furnish a copy of the additional affidavit filed on behalf of the state respondents to the learned counsel for the petitioner within a period of 3 days from today. Listed in the usual course. Okay.
For admission, item number 8.
Your Lordship.
Yes.
I will allow 2 weeks time. Lordship instruction of the day.
Have you filed your affidavit?
No, I filed, but last occasion I was directed to obtain instruction from the payer. Because the case of the petitioner is under consideration by the payer for regularization.
You cannot go on with that excuse forever. Okay. Mr. Mahimchan, the learned government advocate, submits that he may be allowed further 2 weeks' time to apprise the court about the present status of the initiative taken for regularization of the service of the petitioner as ordered on 36/2023, listed after 2 weeks.
For admission, for admission, item number 9.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Lordship, our pleadings are completed, so only they come in the usual course.
Okay. Okay. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed, and therefore the matter can be listed for hearing. Listed in the usual course.
For admission, item number 10 and 11.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Your Lordship, the briefs have recently been given to me, so kindly give me some time to go through the case.
Mr. AIME, the learned government advocate, submits that the brief of the case has been handed over to her recently, only recently, and therefore she requires some time to go through the records. Listed after 2 weeks.
For admission, item number 12.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, here,
Yes.
this case also, the brief has been handed over to me just yesterday, Your Lordship.
A counter affidavit not filed, so you file your
2
counter
weeks time,
affidavit.
Your Lordship.
Okay. MS Mary, the learned government advocate, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Okay, yes.
For admission, item number 13.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I represent the state here.
Yes, yes.
I need to file my counter, I will allow 2 weeks time, Your Lordship.
Mr. Mohammed, the learned government advocate, submits that he may be allowed 2 weeks' time to file the affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Okay.
For admission, item number 14.
I will be given 3 weeks time to file the affidavit in reply.
Affidavit in opposition filed?
Yes, I have already received.
Okay. Mr. M.T. Longchar, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he may be given 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
March of last year.
For admission, item number 15.
Yes,
That is
Mr. TV,
not-
yes.
Lordship, the matter was listed yesterday.
Ah.
On my period, the matter is listed today. Your
Yes.
Lordship. And as directed by this honorable court, Your Lordship,
Ah,
affidavit has been filed on behalf of respondent number 2 and 3, Your Lordship.
okay.
Now, Your Lordship, there is some delay in complying with the order passed by this honorable court, Your Lordship. But Your Lordship may also take into consideration the fact that respondent number 2 and 3, they took over the charge only recently, Your Lordship. Only respondent number 2 has taken over the charge by notification issued on 19th.
19th of?
May. And then the respondent number 3 had joined to over the charge, officially charge of director by notification issued on 5th of May, Your Worship. But even after taking on the charge, Your Worship, the petitioners, the respondent number 2 and 3 were not aware of the order passed by this honorable court, Your Worship. Only when this honorable court has passed the order dated 27/6/2023, Your Worship, that was brought to the notice of the respondent. Immediately, Your Worship, the steps were taken. And in the affidavit of opposition was filed by the respondent, Your Worship. On the date the order was passed on 27, Your Worship, with effect from 26th, he was out of station on official duty in Delhi, Your Worship. But even then, Your Worship, right, on the instruction of the respondent to the commissioner and secretary, Your Worship, immediately steps were taken and then the order was still complied with, Your Worship. Now, there is some delay, Your Worship. The delay, Your Worship, is not intentional. There was no willful deliberate intention to violate this order passed by this honorable court, Your Worship.
So the contempt was committed by the previous officers.
But Your Worship, so far as the present respondent of 2 and 3 is concerned, Your Worship. So if there's delay, if any, Your Worship, it is not deliberate, Your Worship, not willful. So that may be condemned, Your Worship.
Let's see your affidavit.
Affidavit of respondent number 2, Your Worship. Yes, separate affidavit, Your Worship.
Affidavit in opposition on behalf of respondent number 1, 2, and 3.
No, 2 and 3. Direction was given to 2 and 3, Your Worship. The commissioner and secretary, number 2, and number 3 is the director, Your Worship. May I read her article?
The affidavit, I'm not, affidavit in, is it affidavit in opposition or affidavit?
This should be affidavit in terms of order passed by this. This should be affidavit, Your Worship. May I read her article?
Just wait, I'm not getting it. Affidavit dated?
The affidavit dated 17/7. The title is just given cause title affidavit in opposition, but this is in compliance with order dated 3/7.
Affidavit dated?
17. It is titled affidavit in opposition, Your Worship, wrongly titled. But then it is, Your Worship has got it 17/7.
On behalf of respondent number 4.
Response number 2.
I think it's not there on
Or
record.
it's not on record. Yesterday I filed it, Your Worship. Maybe it's not on record.
Affidavit dated? You just-
17/7. 17/7. Yesterday.
17/7.
Yesterday morning I filed it, so I paid for listening the matter today, Your Worship.
17/7.
Oh. Oh, Your Worship, I'm informed that they're sending the affidavit. Maybe pass over for the time being, Your Worship.
Yes.
Mr. Brahman is here. Shall we call that motion?
Yes. Revised. Yes.
For motion, item number 2.
Let's see that notification.
Not, I mean, we are allowed to withdraw with the liberty to file a fresh.
Exactly. Mr. Benangwama, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be allowed to withdraw the petition with liberty to file afresh. Prayer is allowed. Petition is allowed to be withdrawn with liberty to file afresh. You kindly go through this notification, yes. And you also kindly go through Ajay Kumar, this Chaudhary's case, 2015-7, page 291 or 293. Please go through that so that you can come up with a proper petition. Yes, you go through this notification once. Where is that?
Seek Your Worship indulgence, Your Worship.
Please give him a copy. Please give him a copy.
Regarding item number 15, Your Worship, some rejection is there from the registry regarding the copy, Your Worship.
Okay,
So may I pay that the matter will be received on Monday, Your Worship.
okay.
Yes, yesterday I have
Okay, item, Mr. TB,
item 15, Your Worship.
item 15, okay.
The matter will be received on Monday, Your Worship.
Item 15, listed again on,
Monday, Your Worship.
what is Monday?
24.
24/7/2023. Okay. Yes.
For admission, item number 60.
Yes.
I have this is from the Deputy Commissioner, letter from the Deputy Commissioner. Says that.
This is regarding that VDP fund.
Yes, regarding that Deputy Fund. Now, the Deputy commissioner is working it out, the modalities.
Okay.
They call the bill. I have this.
Let us see. Well, where is this person? Call him or her immediately. You tell this person to be in the chair. Who is he?
It's the court attendant. Court attendant.
Who is he? Tell him to be in the chair before we make the complaint.
Fine.
Second letter is
Yes.
from the commissioner. To revoke this order. That is written on 13 only.
Yes.
And accordingly, it will come. But the commissioner is taking the action.
Okay. So, are you satisfied with this letter? Have you gone through?
So yes, Your Lordship, I've gone through now.
Yes.
Going through the text and tenor of the document. It's a little ambiguous, Your Lordship.
A little ambiguous.
Yes, because all along all these years, the government has been saying that there are some displaced families from that particular area.
Okay. Now you give a date when you can work out when you can release the
Whether it
fund.
is with regard to the resettlement or with regard to the release of the fund.
They said after 3 weeks.
We will say that actually you will release the developmental funds within 3 weeks in terms of this order,
Yes.
in terms of this letter.
Yes, as per this, the commissioner, the road condition is also not good.
Okay.
We have to go to the village, investigate it. Certain things has to be done. There's not that money has to be obtained and given like that. Job cards has to be verified. So certain procedures are there.
Okay.
So that way, they will come up with truths.
Okay. Mr. Moyamchan, the learned government advocate. Has placed the letters dated 13/7 2023 and 17/7 2023. Stop. The letter dated 13/7 2023 is written by the Office of the Commissioner Nagaland to the Deputy Commissioner Toengsang, Nagaland, requesting the letter, LATTER, to work out the modalities for release of the funds, to work out the modalities for release of the funds to the petitioner's village.
Yes, Your Lordship.
To the petitioner's village. Stop. By the letter dated 17/7 2023, the Deputy Commissioner has written the letter to the Senior Government Advocate, Gauhati High Court, Kohima Bench, stating, informing that, as directed by the government, the modalities will be worked out. The modalities for release of the developmental funds. For release of what fund?
VTB funds, Your Lordship.
For release of the VDB funds to the petitioner's village will be worked out. Stop. In the light of the letters placed before this court, the learned government advocate, the learned senior government advocate, seeks for 3 weeks' time Stop. The Who is the Deputy Commissioner, respondent number? The respondent number 3, correct?
Yes, Lordship.
Shall take early steps for working out the modalities and for releasing the VDB fund to the petitioner's village within the said period of 3 weeks. Okay? Listed after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 17.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Your Lordship, this is with regard to the national agreement.
yes.
Letter from the department has been received stating that the petitioner did not,
Okay, you file your affidavit.
Your Lordship, this is just an instruction.
That's why you put your instructions into affidavit. None appears for the petitioner. The government is allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Listed after 2 weeks.
For admission, item number 18.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Your
yes.
Lordship, here I need to receive instruction, Your Lordship. So 3 weeks in the
Okay, Mr. Solo. MS Livika, the learned government advocate, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
For admission, item number 19.
No, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I have received the counter affidavit of the listed respondents.
Oh, very good.
So I will grant the 2 weeks time for affidavit.
Mr. Subhamwati, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he may be allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
Your Lordship.
For admission, item number 20.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Lordship, I am representing the state respondent number 1 in 3.
Okay,
I made filed the state counter. I did about 3 weeks time, Your Lordship.
okay. Mr. Mohamchan, the learned senior government advocate, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Anything, Mr. Joshua?
Lordship, I'm appearing for the private respondent number 5.
Okay.
In fact, I have filed my preliminary objection on the maintainability of the petition.
Okay.
Perhaps on the next day.
What is your objection?
Lordship, the petitioner is actually of age. He's already 37 years of age.
And you want service?
Yes, Your Lord.
What is your prayer?
My Lord, I am sheltered by the OM.
OM of? What is your prayer? You are seeking for an appointment?
Yes, sir.
To what post?
Medical attendant.
Medical attendant. And on the basis of which OM?
On the basis of 2 OM, my Lord. OM dated 16 July 2021.
What is that?
The government of Nagaland extended
I have also a next
its
question.
service into entry for a period of 1 year. Then further on, 28th February,
What is that OM? The first OM which you were mentioning?
the first OM, relaxation for entry into government service has been extended for a period of 1 year.
Due to COVID, Lordship.
Due to COVID.
There were 2 extensions, Lordship. But the extension,
Whether that OM has been revoked?
the Lordship,
Not till date.
in fact, it is revoked, Lordship. Automatic revoke.
What does that OM says? You just read
It's
the
very short,
contents?
Lordship.
Yes,
If I
yes.
am allowed to read 28th February 2022.
Okay.
In continuation to this Department Office Memorandum of Even Number dated 16 July 2021, para 3, And in the interest of public service, the Governor of Nagaland is pleased to allow relaxation of age for entry into government service for a period of additional 2 years with effect from 22nd April 2021. This will be
Effect
one-
from 22nd for 2021.
21 for 2 years.
Okay, for 2 years.
This will be one-time relaxation due to COVID-19 pandemic and disruption in recruitment activities on account of the ban of appointments. This, Lordship.
So,
It is a
so,
one-time measure. It has expired on 22nd April 2021.
so it has expired on 22/6/2023.
No, 26/4, 2023.
26/4/2023.
Yes,
Ah,
Lordship.
that's what. 26/4/20.
After that expired, Lordship, there is no more protection
Yes.
for the
Lordship.
petitioner, Lordship.
The vacancy arose during the relaxation period. And I applied for that post
Whatever,
during the relaxation period. my lord.
whatever, I think we have to go by the of the government.
And
Where actually relaxation is given for 2 years with effect from 22/4/2021.
Yes, my lord.
So the time expires on 22/4/2023. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes, my lord. I applied during the relaxation period. The vacancy arose in 2021. And I applied for the same in the year 2021, when the
Oh.
grace period was still on.
the petition.
Vacancy arose in 2021. my lord.
And you applied?
In the year 2021, and I was anticipating my appointment. However, the government for
The automatic appointment or what?
No, my lord, on the basis of my membership.
In fact, both parties are landowners, but we are not on that issue, Lordship. And if they wanted the benefit of this 22nd April 2021 notification, which extended for 2 years, then this notification to be extended further beyond the 22nd April 2023, this notification also could have been challenged. The same could have been the same.
Yes, I think maybe,
No,
I
it
think
would be imprudent for me to challenge the very notification which is protecting me.
I may not be agreeable with you, but let us hear it on the next day. Okay.
Should be fair enough for my learned brother
Yes.
also to prepare well, Lordship.
You are seeking for 3 weeks time. Have we passed any order, KB? Have we passed? Okay, listed after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Listed after 3 weeks. Listed after 3 weeks. On the, stop. Yes, we are still on the order. On the next date fixed. The preliminary objection raised by the respondent number 5
My lord.
shall also be heard.
Lordship.
For orders, item numbers 21 to 23.
Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in this case, I am appealing for the newly implemented response number 5, the Nagaland local task force.
Okay.
So I pray for 3 weeks time. to
Okay. It's at least good that the Lok Ayukta is now taking steps to be represented. Okay, this is item 20.
21, 2, 3. Yeah, another slide.
And Mr. TB, you are for Lok Ayukta respondent number?
Response number 5, it's not here, it's newly implemented. Newly implemented.
Okay. Okay. Mr. TB Jamir? The Learned Council for the newly implemented respondent number 5, that is the Nagaland Lok Ayukta,
I pray for 3 weeks time.
6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents, on behalf of the said respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
I know.
For orders, item numbers 24 and 25.
This Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, I have served notice to respondent number 6.
Respondent-
Respondent number 6, Lordship.
whether there was any order,
Yes, yes, Lordship.
which order?
605
26?
05
Yes.
Lordship, I have served the copy to the respondent number 6, but she is refusing to
Yes.
refusing to accept the notice, Lordship.
Who is R6?
Actually, he is the one with whom I bought the land in dispute.
Okay. So what is the right recourse now?
Worship, if my statement that is reflected,
You file an affidavit, but at the same time, I think we still have that option by substitute notice.
worship.
So you take steps by substitute notice.
Worship.
Okay.
Worship.
After that, you file a affidavit, and then we will pass orders. And if any liability is imposed on that person, let them bear the consequences.
Worship.
Okay. Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that in terms of the order dated 26/5/2023, he has taken steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 6 by registered post as well as by dusty service. Correct?
Worship.
Insofar as steps by dusty service is concerned, it is submitted that the respondent number 6 has refused to accept the notice. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 6 by way of paper publication. In one paper, having white publication in the place where the respondent number 6 resides, and shall file affidavit to that effect. The notice by paper publication shall be served within a period of
Not this worship.
5 days from today, listed after 3 weeks.
Worship, there's an interim.
Stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Okay.
For orders, item number 26.
Accountant General and the state respondents were directed to file an additional affidavit, Your Worship. I've sent the additional affidavit operating today, so a week's time can be given, Your Worship.
What about the
Yeah, please, Lordship, we have received the instruction which may be allowed to
Okay.
produce.
No. You put it by way of an affidavit, okay?
Yes, Lordship.
The learned counsel for the state respondents, as well as the learned counsel for the accountant general, are allowed 2 weeks' time to file their respective affidavit, okay?
Yes, Lordship.
For orders, item number 27.
Get the file counter, so can you ensure this thing?
Worship, this case relates to the pensioner, the petitioner actually is a pensioner.
He is a pensioner.
Worship.
He is getting pension.
He's getting pension, but the project there was a no taxation of his pension scale, means at time of retirement. So he has made a representation, and then the representation was accordingly forwarded to the AG.
Okay.
for necessitation.
After consideration?
Yeah, after seeing our custody position.
Ah.
Now, the representation was forwarded to the Accountant General for necessary clarification is in there. But it is now more than a year.
So,
Your Lordship, the presence of the AG would be
Yes,
necessary.
yes.
Your Lordship.
Yeah, I made a party. I will make a party.
AG is a party.
Yes.
So where is AG? Mr. Mozoe, Mr. Joshua? They are the standing council? Yes, madam.
So, Lordship, if you kindly turn to my annexure 6.
Yeah. Yes.
Lordship,
It seems the matter is pending with AG for the last 1 year.
More than 1 year.
Lordship,
More than 1
in
year.
this case, we didn't receive any petition. I think it's with Moshino. It's not with us.
Lordship, I beg your pardon that it has been forwarded in the year 2000.
Who appeared for AG at an earlier point of time? Any idea?
No, not appeared. We have taken step by sending the copy as per the court tradition. But so far, I don't have any idea of the project. And then, as I said, this forwarding before review is being quite for since 2021. So if you go to mechanic term, just for a second, page 22 of my annexure 6. This is the forwarding methodology.
A review of pension in case of Seri COVID pollution. And so on the as per the application received from the sir.
Worship type of things at page, the next page, 22A. For more details.
Mr. So-and-so, A. Tamjan, appears for the petitioner, and Mr. M.S. Inaholi, learned government advocate, appears for the state respondents. From the records, it is seen that the respondent number 4, that is the Principal Accountant General Nagaland Kohima, has till date not entered any has till date not entered appearance in the case. No. Notice is complete. Notice upon respondent number 4 is complete as by the order dated 25/11/2022. But I think AG, I think the presence of AG will be a must.
Lordship, here my request is that since the department has already forwarded and then it released to pensioner, and then if I feel deemed eligible
Correct.
for the scale, then the Lordship may kindly make an order by directing me for what if I'm deemed fit, Lordship, because Accordingly, the department has already forwarded, and then it's almost more than 2 years, Your Worship.
Okay. Where's your representation? There's no representation?
Lordship, yes, submitted before the office.
Before the office, but this is not, whether you have annexed that, have you filed your affidavit? Okay.
Basing on that, this
But at least you have retired in a very high post. You are not an illiterate employee, therefore you should have kept a copy of that. Now, how do we actually pass the final order?
my office and the chief that since he has submitted before the and then basing on that, it's been recorded. So if you can be exceeded by on this forwarded.
Yes, Ms. Inaoli, can we dispose on the basis of this letter?
The department has played its part. The petitioner can approach the AG with a fresh representation. Because it seems the petitioner also and since I have not received any instructions here. Only some verbal instructions that we've written a reminder letter twice to the AG, but no instruction has been received.
Then let us at least fix a date once again. Yes. Let us not hurry. Let us not hurry. Heard Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS Inaoli, learned government advocate for the state respondents.
Lordship, if fresh notice can be served to Accountant General again, so that we will get instruction.
Yes, I think you take by the office by the order dated 25/11/2022. The service upon respondent number 4. is stated to have been completed. This court, however, feels that the presence of the respondent number 4 will be necessary to adjudicate the present dispute. You take fresh steps, okay?
Should,
The
since the counsel for the AG is present, so
I think they are not interested. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 4 by registered post with AD within a period of
yes, but Lordship, my humble submission since they have appeared in the
within a period of she is not authorized
That's it.
within a period of 7 days from today. The letter dated 14 April 2021, written by their principal secretary, Directorate of School Education, to the Deputy Accountant General within Brigade A&E, Nagaland, Kohima, shall also be forwarded to the respondent number 4 along with the notice. Okay, listed after 3 weeks.
For orders, item number 28.
Lordship, your notice are completed. Lordship, on behalf of which you are kindly grant 3 weeks time to file affidavit.
Who are the parties, respondents?
Respondent 1, 2, and 3. Government advocate B. Jumoni.
1, 2, and 3. Okay. What is the case about?
Lordship, the petitioner here applied for installation and erection of 5 numbers of unit walls measuring 20 to 10 feet, having pole
Okay.
of 20 feet.
Where was it to be installed?
To Kohima town.
Okay. And the order was given by the government? Order for installation was given by the government?
Yes, Lordship.
Thereafter, what happened?
Thereafter, by the input order dated 19/12/2022, after the read petitioner has made substantive investment and direction that involves the administration of the Kohima town council, that is the respondent number 3. Respondent number 3 has illegally and arbitrarily.
Cancelled.
Yes, Lordship. The aforesaid structure without any reason and without giving any authority.
The learned government advocate 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
For orders, item number 29.
Yes.
Lordship, Lordship, on the appeal on behalf of my senior Sir Takamasa, I pray that this matter will be listed after 3 weeks.
What is this matter about, Miss Lucino?
The petitioner is challenging the seniority list, Lordship.
Seniority list in which department?
It's Lordship, NIDC, Lordship. It's called the Nagaland Industrial Development Corporation Limited, Lordship.
Okay.
So, Lordship, I think service report on respondent number 2, which is the NIDC, Lordship. It's
Whether, I think I was involved in all this, no? Because actually I was the senior standing counsel for NIDC for almost 15 years. And I think my advice was also sought while actually restructuring their seniority and all this. So it may not be proper for me to take up any issue relating to the seniority, okay? Listed before any other bench without me. Yes.
house and exchange kuri just one way by. Although our